Hey, what's up? Today, we're gonna put me in the hot seat. Round one of Ask Me Anything. It's gonna cover topics from startups to music and a lot of stuff in between. On Instagram, I posted Ask Me a Question and 6 of you responded. So let's get to it. Lessa asks, if you could give one piece of advice to startup founders, what would it be? I'd say beyond talking to your users, building products that people want, scaling your org, building your culture, finding the right investors. The most important thing is their purpose. Why are they building a startup? It's really that whole Simon Sinek thing of just start with why. Do you want to be one of those companies that's just building a cheaper computer? Or do you want to be like Apple that believes that passionate people can change the world? A why that's stronger than all the obstacles that you're inevitably going to overcome. A purpose worth fighting for. That's what's going to help you throughout your whole journey. That permeates through everything. Your customers, your hires, your investors, they'll all pick up on that. One exercise that I found to be helpful for clarifying your purpose is the exercise of 5 whys. Write down, why am I doing this? Why do I want to be a founder? Because I want to build a business. 2, okay, why do I want to build a business? Because I want to make money. 3, why do I want to make money? Because I want to support myself. 4, why do I want to support myself? Because I want to be independent. 5, why do I want to be independent? Because I want to have control of my life. 6, why do I want to have control of my life? Because when I have control of my life, then I'll be more inspired and then I can inspire other people. Why do I want to inspire other people? Because I believe that the meaning of life is relationships. Why does it matter that the meaning of life is relationships? Because I believe that life is all about giving. That's just one example, but you could get it down all the way down to what is your why, that little nugget of truth that can see you through. Oscar asks, how are you doing? What's up, Oscar? Thanks for the question. I've been doing pretty good. These days, I'm mainly focused on creating. All right, week one of Ali Abdal's PTY. So I've been making 5 shorts a week, Monday through Friday on YouTube and TikTok. And then now I'm starting to add 1 long video. I'm consulting for a startup. That's been pretty fun. I'm spending time with my girlfriend Eunice and my friends. Ooh. Seeing my family and just trying to stay healthy and safe. Ryan asks, any tips or little gems of knowledge for self-discipline and or persistence? All right, Ryan, thanks for this question. I would say with self-discipline, this is something that I've struggled with, that I still struggle with today on just how to have more self-control. I think there's a couple ways. A couple little tips that have helped me are remove all temptations, make sure your environment's conducive to what you want. So example, when I wanted to write a lot of songs, I would put a guitar right next to me so I could just grab it and write songs. If I don't want to drink soda, then I will make sure I don't buy any soda, so there's no soda in my house, so I don't even think about it. 2, I think when you lack discipline and motivation, sometimes that means you don't have clear and compelling goals. So I would work on setting clear and compelling goals and write those down and put those right in front of your desk so you see those every day. 3, also it helps me to remind myself that this will make me happier in the long run. When I'm feeling overwhelmed and want to take a nap, and it would feel so good to crawl into my nice warm bed, I remind myself, no, this is painful now to be tired and dizzy and to keep working on this video, but when I make this video, I will feel good about finishing something and helping people, and this will help me to build business, which is helping people. I'm expressing myself, and I'll be able to have freedom, like time, financial freedom. And so when I think about that, it's like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna power through. Another thing that helped me, and stay tuned for this video, is meditating. So even meditating, it's 10 minutes a day. It's really a practice of practicing self-discipline and building up your discipline muscle. So whenever you have something like itch you while you're meditating, you can just be aware of it, the itchiness, be really aware of it, accept it, and then refocus back on your breath. So I find that to be a metaphor for anything, like that nap. Identify, oh, I feel so sleepy. Accept it, okay, I feel sleepy. Okay, refocus on my goal. Boom, make a video that helps people. Then that brings me right back. Being persistent goes back to knowing your why. Write that why down and put that close to you, because there's gonna be so many times where you just wanna quit. And Seth Godin talks about this in The Dip. If it's not worth it, then you should quit and pivot and do something else that is worth it. But if this thing is worth it to you, then you should persist, fight through, get over the dip, get over that valley of despair, and you will eventually win. Esther asks, what's the most creative piece of art or human expression that you've ever been a part of or experienced? Personally, one of the peak moments of my life in terms of self-expression as an artist was when I performed on the Pier in Santa Monica. So when I was busking, singing for tips in LA, in Santa Monica, there's this big long pier. You walk all the way out, and at the end of it, all the buskers, we called it 14 because it was spot 14. I would play at the end of the pier. I would be facing the crowd. I'd be looking back on Santa Monica. I'd have blue skies above me, the seagulls flying above. I'd have benches behind me. You could smell the salty air. You could hear the roar of the Pacific. And I would be playing my song Blue. And I remember those moments, just playing those first few jazzy chords of Blue and just singing, being so in the moment, feeling so alive, so connected to myself, to nature, to the audience, and to what I call like a higher power. I just felt so in the moment. Everything was in alignment. And I was expressing myself, and I was connecting with other people, and they were connecting with me, and we were in the moment together. And that to me is the beauty of art and human expression. Union, oneness. I'd say a broader, really beautiful form of human expression that I've seen is going to Burning Man. So I went back in 2013. If you don't know what Burning Man is, it's where about 80,000 or so people, it grows every year, go out to this desert place in Black Rock, Nevada, and it just sets up this whole city in a week and tears it down within a week. There's a couple principles like don't observe, you have to contribute. It's all about participating. Everyone's just doing their thing. Like we are next to this tent that played jazz. Another one that they seem to play dubstep nonstop until like 6 a.m. People were like playing their music. They were teaching their types of meditation, all sorts of stuff. And just the art cars. It was basically like just the human spirit expressing itself and helping each other in this huge kind of like organism of a city. The biggest takeaway I got from that was giving with no condition. And that's something I try to practice. It's not always easy, but at Black Rock, at Burning Man, we were giving without condition. And that was just, one of the most beautiful human experiences I've been a part of. Zubair asks, do you know how to play the piano? If so, can you teach me? Guitar is my main instrument, piano is not. I can play the piano at a basic level, enough to write songs on. So what I can teach you is a quick piano trick that will help you impress all your friends, and it's super easy to learn. It's the intro to Lean On Me by Bill Withers. All right, you got your left hand here and your right hand here. And this is your first, second, third, fourth, and fifth finger. With your right hand, you're going to take the 1, 3, and 5 and form this triad formation. All you do in the right hand is go. Lean on me. And you can add the left hand. Lean on me. And then all your friends go crazy and they think you're so good at piano and you are amazing. Tyler Moon asks, will Peter Sue be releasing any new music next year? Maybe a sophomore album? I need a definitive answer. Smiley face, tongue out, 4 exclamations. All right, TBD, I haven't. I've been writing a tiny bit, but I think 2022, I'll be more focused on creating these videos. In terms of music, I would like to make some new music. I don't think it'd be a new album. I definitely think it'd be probably more of like a single, whether it's my own music or collabing with other writers, maybe making some Christmas singles or a Christmas EP. That would be sick. I will put at least one song in 2022. That's it. Thank you again for all the questions. The next time I post it on Instagram, be sure to answer, or you can drop some questions in the comments below and I will consider those for the next round 2 of Ask Me a Question. Boom.